The Career Trail. Your success journey begins here.
Okay, so the only way you can do great work is to make sure you do what you love. And I'm sure you have quite a number of things you are aspiring to be in the future. Well, Career Trail is all about answering those questions and knowing the kind of career that will fit the personalities you are asking about, the interests you are asking about. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back with a lot of joy to light up your world.
This week on the Career Trail, who is our guest? He is a product of Tema Senior High School and Persons Training Institute. He quit his job as a pharmacy assistant to pursue his passion for shoes. Today, he is the CEO of Royal Diadem Footwear Garage. He strongly believes that business is not just about making money, but building trust, credibility, and reputation, and therefore prioritizes building strong relationships. Our guest for this week's episode of the Career Trail is ACM Amanfo Benjamin, the CEO of Royal Diadem Footwear Garage.
My name is Benjamin ACM Amanfo. Keep watching Career Trail on Joy Learning TV.
So we know our guest now. We know he's a product of Tema Secondary School. Don't let me spoil the fun. Let's just get to it. Hello.
Hi.
Mr. Benjamin.
Hi.
How are you doing? I don't want to make any mistakes. So please tell us your name yourself.
Okay, my name is ACM Amanfo Benjamin Yao.
Okay. ACM Amanfo Benjamin Yao. Yeah. Beautiful. So you have a very interesting story. Yeah. And I was asking myself, someone who has been in the pharmacy industry. Yeah. Moving into shoemaking. Before we get to that, tell us something about yourself. Who is Benjamin?
Benjamin is a young man born to Mr. ACM Amanfo and Olivier ACM Amanfo of blessed memory. Yeah, I have 4 siblings, and yeah, I'm a shoemaker. Yeah. Okay,
which school? I know you went to Tema Secondary, but tell me an experience. Tell me what it was like being in school, having the responsibilities, knowing, okay, I want to be this in future. Okay. What was it for you?
Okay, so I was in Cosmos Basic School for my basic education, and then moved to Tema Secondary School. Now Tema Senior High School. I offered science.
You offered science?
Yes, I offered science. So let me use this opportunity to say hi to all your classmates. Yes, Science 1 badge of 2004.
Okay.
Yes, and from there I did a few ups and downs, did some businesses. I taught for a while. And I think I played football too for a while. And then later I did the pharmacy course.
Okay.
So I practiced for about 4 years.
Wow.
And then I had to quit and then started.
Let's play back. When you were in JHS, what did you want to be?
Oh,
if I'm to ask you after 10 years and I say, Ben, what do you want to be in future? What would it be?
After the 10 years, we were all thinking we wanted to be in the military, wanted to be police, and then I want to be a doctor.
Okay.
Yes. So after GHS, I went to SHS. I offered science. Basically, everyone wanted to do the science thing, so a lab technician, a doctor, or something. But it didn't go that way as I wanted.
Why?
Because after SHS, I didn't want to go further.
Why?
I wanted to do something for myself.
So it means the entrepreneurship spirit entered you as at
Yes, just after SHS. Because after SHS, I went to teach in an adult education at La Paz.
Okay.
Talent restoration. So from there, it's been myself, doing stuff, doing businesses, selling, buying, and that way.
Okay, so does it mean that, so what really inspired the whole switch? Because I know, yes, you were once a science student, and then you moved into teaching.
Yes.
Not even What inspired it? Is it that you didn't have enough as at that time to take yourself into the university to be a physician?
I could go because my parents were ready to support me.
Good. So what changed? What caused that change?
I don't know. Maybe I just wanted to do stuff for myself.
For yourself. Yeah. So how long did it take for Royal Diadem to be birthed?
Okay, Royal Diadem started. Actually, my boss, I call him boss, but he's my master.
Okay.
When it comes to this field, he's a master. So my master, Samuel Anderson, he used to make shoes for me to wear to work and then church.
Okay. As at that time, where were you working?
I was at Talent Restoration Academy.
That's like how many years ago?
That's about 12
years.
Yes.
Okay. You see, the reason why we are doing this is because there are lots of young people out there that want to be something in future, and they are asking themselves, what's the path?
Okay.
And some people end up as entrepreneurs, but they don't know. Like you had this the gift, the spirit of wanting to be an entrepreneur.
Okay.
But we want to spell out the path to which you got there.
Okay.
So that's the reason why I'm asking, so that we can help people to understand that, okay, I think if I'm doing this and there's a means that it's taking us somewhere. Yeah, so being a science student, and right after being a science student, you moved into teaching.
Yeah.
You started, you mentioned that your master was getting you shoes, right?
Shoes, yeah.
So please continue.
So he was getting me shoes to wear, and actually I love to do things for myself. Like I want to do things for myself. So along the line, I told him I wanted to work with him. Like,
okay.
So the beginning was a business aspect.
Okay.
He made for me, then I sell.
Oh,
he made for me, then I sell. I take the order, he makes, then I sell. So I told him, no, I want to learn and then do it myself. Yeah. So that's how come it started.
What was it like for your parents when your parents have sent you to
school,
secondary school to learn, to study science and they are probably thinking that, oh, after this years or tech, you're going to tech to be a doctor, and then you decided to. What was it like for your parents?
The beginning, it wasn't easy. They didn't buy the idea. Like it became a very big problem, and then it was a tough decision to make at the beginning. But I can look back and say,
did your parents stop you from? Did they stop you at a point?
They didn't stop me, but they were finding ways and means to stop it.
Give me an example.
An example, I remember sometime they asked me to stop the work. I had taken power from the house.
Yeah.
Power, like electricity power. So they had to disconnect, and then there was no way I could use power for some time. So I had to source from people, and then it wasn't comfortable for them.
Okay.
But later,
come again. So you were using power for your shoes.
Shoes, yes, electricity.
And then
they had to disconnect.
They disconnected it so that you won't get to do.
Yes, I won't get power to
work.
Do the
It's everyone slept in the dark because of you.
No, just the power that came to the shop. Yes, just that one.
Wow.
Not the whole house. They took the one that came to the shop. Yes.
Wow. So what did you do?
So along the line, I had to find ways and means to fix my own meter and then continue again.
Wow, you're very wild.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, you're wild. No, because I'm wondering, where was the shop at that time? Was it in front
just
of
here, just
in front of your house?
Yes, just around the house.
So your parents' house?
No, the house is behind this shop. But
okay.
There's a shop here.
And how did your siblings also? Are you the firstborn?
No, I'm the second.
So how did your big brother? Is it a big brother? Or big sister?
Big brother and then kid brothers.
Okay.
For them, they were cool. They were ready to support because that was what I wanted to do. Yeah, so for them, they were okay. And then they didn't have any option because that was my choice and then my way of wanting to do whatever I wanted to do.
How long did the contention go on between you and your parents?
Oh, it wasn't long. It was just for the start.
Like how long?
Oh, within a few months.
Oh, few months.
Yes.
So after, I want to figure like 3 months, 5 months.
3 months or.
So after that 3 months, they became used to it.
They became used to, and then they knew there was nothing they could do. So they were now supporting, and then buying into the idea.
How did they start support? What made you think now they are supporting?
Oh, because around that time, I think I had a feature with Joy Business Van earlier, and then they were happy. They saw, yeah,
look at that.
It's a good thing, and then they saw what I was making, and then they were happy.
So what would you tell somebody that has decided to, okay, you know what, I don't want to continue, and I want to do something of my own, and their parents are like, and they are saying, I want to follow Braven, because Braven did it and I want to do it. And they go on, the contention go as long as 6 months, as long as a year. What will you tell somebody like that?
Oh, like one thing I've learned is you give everything time. Yes, when you understand patience, or you understand there's time for everything, and you are really ready to do whatever you want to do, and you give yourself time, things will work out well.
So will you say that, let's say your parents saw that, oh, looks like the world is accepting my son. Yeah. So because of that, let me also accept my son. Would you say that is how it went? Oh,
I won't say that, but it was just, maybe they thought being a shoemaker wouldn't be worth whatever I wanted to do, or like shoemaker, what are you going to bring home? You get, yes, but I think they realized it was a good venture. It was a good decision I made. Yeah.
Okay, so there's something that goes on a lot when it comes to people that want to do stuff with their hands after school. You know, usually they make fun about visual art students, about home econ students, saying that if you're not very brilliant, then that's where you go to. So would you say that being a science student, maybe you were finding difficulties in some of the subjects you were being taught, or in school, and you felt like this fun dear is not for me?
No,
that's not how you felt.
That was not how I felt, because I was in the science class from the first year to the third year. There were people who got repeated, they got their courses changed, but I was in it from the first year till the third year. What was
your best grade?
Do I even remember? I think I had about 15.
15. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, then that's fine.
I had about 15, 16 from SHS, and I had 09 from GHS. So yeah.
And you are now having
near boy and home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were trying, so yeah.
Okay.
So it wasn't bad.
Okay, so walk me through the process of having been a teacher, and then I'm sure you had a shop while you were teaching, right?
No, that
okay,
time
so walk me through the process of how you started Royal Diadem.
Okay, so how Royal Diadem started was from me meeting Samuel Anderson. That time, that was how it started. Okay. When I met him, he has to make shoes for me in his shop.
That's your master, right?
Yes, my master. So I'll go pick it up from his shop, and then I go sell. That was how it started. So along the line, I asked him if he works with me, how would that be? He said, oh, he's cool. Once I get a place, he's ready to move in. So I had to get a place here. Then he moved in, and that was how we started.
Wow. And how long has it been?
It's been about 8 years.
Wow.
Yes. So I stayed with him for about 5 years.
And you started on your own for 3 years?
Yes. The time I was with him, it was the business side, so I wasn't actually learning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we did the business for some time, and then I learned after the 3rd year or the 4th year.
How would you say learning how to make shoe on your own helped you? Because you started as just buying and selling, and then you decided to start learning it on your own. What motivated you to move from just an entrepreneur who is buying and selling into making it yourself and selling? Okay,
so the actual problem was in the beginning, sometimes the orders come and it's not ready to do. So your client would have to call and then give you problems today, tomorrow. So there was no way you could defend whatever you were doing, because who can't draw? Yeah, so you kept lying. So you had to come to a point I realized, no, aside me having the love and then the passion for the job, I have to do it myself. With that, I can give any time to anyone. I'll deliver today. I can't deliver today. I'll deliver this day. So aside me wanting to do it as a job or as a business, I felt if I'm doing it myself, I would be able to come through everything. Yeah.
So as a young man, you started with science, moved to teaching, moved to shoe. So you made me understand that after your period in SHS, secondary school, you realized you just want to do something for yourself.
Yeah.
Why shoe? Why not food?
Food.
Why
okay.
not? Why shoe? What inspired you in that line?
So whatever inspired me, aside me wanting to make stuff with my hands, I love to look good.
Yeah,
yes.
I can see even the hat.
Yes,
the hat says it all.
I love to thank you. I love to look good. I love to dress well.
So I asked this because I'm looking at someone who is also like you that feels like I want to become an entrepreneur, but I don't know what to sell.
What to sell. Okay.
I don't know what to enter into. So you are making me understand that based on your interests, based on the things you like to do, that's how you got a business to it, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay, so well, today's all about Royal Diadem. So let me ask again, how did you get your first capital?
My first capital, it was after the pharmacy job.
Okay.
And I had invested into a few stuffs. But actually the beginning, I had to take something small from a few people.
Like how much? How much did you start with?
That time it wasn't that much.
You just mentioned the price, the figure.
Let's say 1,000 cedis.
Pardon?
Let's say 1,000 cedis.
And just wait, how long? Because you told me you started this 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So 8 years ago you took 1,000 cedis.
Yes.
No, 1,000 cedis is still money now. You don't know.
Can't be anything now.
You know someone is being paid 1,000 cedis.
Okay. Yeah, well.
Yes.
But this is a business. Yes. Aside you going to work and you get paid, it's different from making it into a business.
So how many shoes did you buy as at that time with that 1,000 cedis?
That 1,000 was for raw materials.
Raw materials.
Yes. The beginning when I used to buy and sell was from my capital from work, like my salary, my tips, and then all of that. So
that was after SHS, right?
Yes, a little bit after SHS.
What work
after
were you
SHS,
doing?
I did teaching.
Yes, teaching.
And then later, I went to do the pharmacy course. So the actual Royal Diadem thing started after I left the pharmacy work.
And that's 8 years ago?
Yes.
Wow. So, wow. And when you had the shop, because you mentioned that you had a shop and then your lights was disconnected.
It was a kiosk.
It was a kiosk.
Yes.
Okay, and did you get that kiosk out of that 1,000 cedis?
No, the kiosk was there.
The kiosk was there.
So I just did renovation. I can say all of that wasn't part of
the 1,000 cedis.
Yes. So let's say the 1,000 was for leather, glue, boner, and then some other materials.
So the first 3 months, how was sales?
The first 3 months, it was very difficult.
Yes.
Because
so I'm asking because you told me that first 3 months was when your parents were giving you a lot of pressure and they had to disconnect your light. Nice. So how did you get money to buy your own meter? What did you have sales as at that time to go and buy a meter?
The sales wasn't coming that much, but anyone who wanted to buy from you was satisfied because whatever product you gave out was perfect. Yes, but a few people were also thinking, Ghana Papa and Papa, this one there when you were, it won't last. So, but when we got to get a few clients, that was all.
Wow.
Yes, and then most of my clients came from recommendations. Yes, good. And up to now.
They're still from recommendations?
Just recommendations till now.
Okay, so where did you get the money from to fix the meter?
It was from sales.
From sales. Yes. Wow. Wow, you've You've been amazing.
Thank you.
I have to say a very big congratulations to you. You've done really, really well. And other people you are training now?
I think around March I did an advert, and then there was a lady who came from UPSA to learn.
Okay.
But she said she was writing an exam, so and I had a kid who wanted to come, but I think because of the distance, no in Bangkok. I have one SHS boy. I'm training. He's gone back to school.
Wow.
And I have a senior shoemaker who is a lady. I brought my shoes.
Wow.
Yes.
There's this girl on LinkedIn, something Shoemaker girl. I don't
Shoemaker
know.
girl.
Shoemaker girl.
I've
also forgotten her name.
Yeah, she's Edna.
Yes, Edna Frimpong or so.
Yes, she's at Matayuku or North
So when you
Camden.
see people like that doing stuff, like especially ladies, what comes to mind?
I feel yes, it's not just a man job. The ladies can do it. So I think I wanted to empower them to do it more.
You wanted to. So
yes.
what stopped you from? What added the ED to the want?
Okay, I want to, but I will still run another training around August or September. Yes, for just females. Yes.
That's great.
I think about I would want just 5 females.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. And then what has so we've talked about the challenges, we've talked about the issues. What has been like the success story for Royal Diadem?
The success story for Royal Diadem. I would say aside getting whatever I have to get from it, I've been able to meet a few people. Yes.
Do you know now I don't trust your small because because you told me it was just a little money and I said how much? 1,000 CDs, and that was 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Now you said just a few people. Please, how many are the few people? Because you said few people, and I'm sure it's a whole country. You've probably met a whole nation.
No, just a few people.
Like,
and
what's the prominence? What prominent people have you met through this business?
Through the business, I've met Abeku Santana. I met Jerry Justice. I met Nana Romeo, and I think I've not just meeting them. I have a good relationship with them. Yes, my old school friend Ohene Kwame Frimpong. Yes, I met Father Dixon. Oh,
and all these people, I'm sure they recommend you.
Yes, they support the business very well.
Wow.
Yes, there's one. I don't know if it's cool to talk about it. Jerry Justice and then Nana Romeo. They've been very supportive in this venture.
So how did you meet them?
Nana Romeo invited me for an interview on his show. Okay. Aiko, yes, and that's how I met him. For Jerry Justice, I think I went to visit him in the studio one day.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, and then I sent him a few of them to try on, and then he recommended. He buys them now. Anytime he wants it, he just calls.
Okay.
Yes.
So let me take you a bit back, a bit to the into the past. Okay. Rewind. So you were in the pharmacy. You were an assistant, yes, right? And you've been doing how long did you do it?
I think I practiced for about 3 years.
3 years.
Yes.
You went to school for it, practiced, and then all of a sudden you're like, were you doing your shoe like a bit as at that time?
No.
You weren't doing at all. Hey, so you weren't doing at all, and you just moved into
it. Yes, it just.
Did you tell anybody about it? Did you ask for advice?
No, because I don't have anyone who is into.
So shoes. Did you tell anybody about it?
No.
You didn't tell. So you didn't tell your friends?
No.
When you were quitting the
pharmacy, no. I just.
You just gave them your resignation letter and you left.
And I said I won't go again. That was all.
Didn't they try stopping you?
No. Before I left, it was the senior pharmacist who was calling to say I should come back, and then they need my services. But I told him. And
you didn't tell him you were entering. You were going into shoemaking.
No. I only told him I wanted to do something else.
So you didn't tell anybody.
It was just between myself and then my master. Yes.
And he encouraged you to
yeah,
leave.
He didn't know about the business. He didn't know whatever I was getting from the business, but it was okay. I wanted to do business with him because one, it will help him too. Yes, he was going to give him money because I was buying, so he wouldn't say no.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So far, what has been like the worst challenge aside starting where you had light issues, your family being against you? What was like the worst situation you ever had, you ever got into?
The only thing I really haven't liked about it is someone looking down on you. Because the person feels you are into shoemaking too. And then one thing they will hear is me a shoemaker. Like the thought that goes through the mind is maybe until they realize this is what you do, and then they feel no, I've said something I shouldn't say or say. But and one thing about me is I hate to disrespect people. Yeah, so once you disrespect me or I feel disrespected, it worries me.
I think it's not just you. Everyone hates to be disrespected.
Yeah, so aside that, it's been cool. And then maybe you make a footwear for someone and the person wants to compare with
other brands,
but this is handmade. And some of our products are even better than some of them on the market. But you just say things like, hey, we cry, but it's all good. What's
the worst customer experience you've ever had?
Customer experience?
Yes.
Yeah, chill. But
you've grown in the business.
Yes, it was in the beginning when I was with my master. Yeah. I had issues when the order comes, it's not been made, and then the people follow up and then come to the shop to attack you or
attack.
Yes.
Where attack means?
Oh, there was this funny time. I think there was this guy. He came to the shop in a taxi with a friend. So he came down and told me a policeman says.
Pardon?
A policeman says you should bring me to the station. I said no.
For what?
Because I haven't done his
shoes.
Yeah, so I told him no. The police can't ask you to come for me. So maybe he should come himself, or maybe we find a way. You know, he came with a friend. So the friend came down, one macho guy, big kakra. So he came down and then he was like, members, and I said, no, I don't have any problem with you. Like, it's between...
Because of a shoe?
Yes. So it's between me and him. And then it was bad. It made me get so angry and furious, and then I didn't make him have his...
Wow. Has he ever bought from you again?
No.
Will you remember him when?
I remember him. He was my friend. Oh. Actually, he was my friend from school.
Wow.
Yes, but it's all good. Wow. You know, it's one of those things.
Yeah. I wish he's listening to you right now.
Maybe once he gets to hear or he gets to see the video, maybe someone will tell him.
They mentioned your name. They talked about you. Okay, so what keeps you going? You've talked about I know that's a challenge, and that can actually break you to some point. Because of shoe, just a shoe.
He came in a taxi,
someone is coming to threaten. Just it's you can't think far. Leo, when you say.
One thing about me is I don't give up. Okay. Not easily, but I won't give up.
Okay.
Yes, once I put my mind or I put my heart to something, I make sure I finish. Okay. Yes, I don't stop when I'm tired. Yes.
So what do you do when you're tired?
I rest or I go out. Yes, I love to go to places too.
So. Okay, so what do you do when you're emotionally tired? Because you can be physically tired and emotionally tired. Sleep. And
when I'm emotionally tired, I'll just listen to music and sleep.
So music is your thing.
Yes.
Okay, so it's been an interesting conversation. I've learned a lot, and I know those out there have also learned a lot. Yeah. What I would want to ask is, we are speaking to quite a number of people that are in JHS, SHS, and they are still in the time of, what will I do? What can I do in the future? Who will I become in the future? What advice will you give to them as to even courses to select, things to engage themselves in? Because I'm sure if you had the chance to start shoemaking at the age of 10, I'm sure you would have,
yes.
exactly. So what would you tell them? What would you advise them?
Okay, one advice I'll give them is, one, they should be prayerful. Just aside everything, prayer is the key to a lot of things. They should be prayerful. Then aside that, they should know what they want to do. Yes.
Just somebody who doesn't know what to do.
Somebody who doesn't know what to
Yes.
do. So along the line, you'll be learning and then you'll be choosing what you have to do.
Okay.
Yes. Maybe you start, you know, when we are kids, mostly everyone thinks, oh, me, I'm a doctor. Me, I'm a pilot. Me, I'm a AC. But along the line, it keeps changing. But once you get your eye or you get your heart at something, you feel that's what you want to do, just go for it. Yes, go for goal. Okay,
and then for the academic, what advice will you give to students, these listeners who are students?
So they should take their studies serious and then pass once, come out with flying colors, and then whatever I want to do, you can just continue from there. If it's school you want to go, fine. If it's a trade you want to learn, you just have to.
We have a surprise for you.
Surprise?
Yes,
okay.
Very, very big surprise. We have your fans.
Okay.
We have guests who have asked certain questions.
Okay.
And we want to ask you. I don't want to answer for them.
Okay.
I want you to answer yourself. Okay, so like I mentioned, we have 3 questions.
Okay.
We have from Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Which one do you want us to go with?
Let's do IG.
Instagram. Okay.
Instagram.
So, our Instagram question.
The career trail. Your success journey begins here.
So, if it was for the beginning, if it had failed, I think I would have gone back into teaching or into the pharmacy.
Why teaching first?
Because that was where I came from.
Okay.
Yes, I started with teaching. Yes, so I would have gone back into teaching or maybe still do the pharmacy.
So we're done with Instagram.
Okay.
Facebook and Twitter, which one?
So let's do Facebook.
Okay. Let's start with the question.
The career trail. Your success journey begins here.
Yes, going to school is important. My formal educations have had a lot of impact on me, and as at now I still want to further in a way if I have the chance. Maybe read short courses or do something. Like I would still want to.
Do you have a degree?
Just the pharmacy.
The pharmacy,
one. Yes,
okay.
Yes, so along the line I would want to read a course or further or have something.
In what field?
Any. It could be marketing, it could be communication.
So something that will help the business.
Yes, communication, marketing. And I have small idea on photography. Yes.
Did you go to school for that?
No. But
you learned it?
Yes, I learned it too. I'm an amateur photographer and a photo model too.
Hey. So our last question would definitely be from Twitter. Let's take our last question.
The career trail. Your success journey begins here.
Okay, so with my level in shoemaking now and whatever I'm able to do with the shoemaking, I would choose the shoemaking any day, anytime.
Is it because it brings you more money?
Oh, not more money, but I'm very comfortable with the shoemaking.
Okay.
Yes. I'm able to schedule my own staffs and all of that.
Then why didn't you just open a pharmacy as an entrepreneur and be the boss?
Maybe one day. But it's stressful, you know, getting the license and all of that, yes. Because one thing that made me lose interest in it along the line was my senior pharmacist at Pills and Taps. I think he had a shop he was paying for, but he was applying for the license, and it took over 1 year. He hadn't gotten it. Wow. And then you still pay for the rent of the shop, yes. And then until you get it, you can't start.
But to be a shoemaker, you don't need any license.
No. Just you pay your VAT and all of that.
All right, sure. There's a place where you get all your questions answered about career. So this career trail, and I'm so glad you're here watching us and watching Ben. It's been very interesting. I've had a lot of fun with you. I've learned a lot.
Thank you.
We have an interesting segment coming. Let's take a break and we'll be back with it.
The Career Trail. Your success journey begins here.
So Ben thinks that I'm here to give him chocolates, like food or something. I'm sorry to disappoint you. But this more or less is a mystery bowl.
A mystery bowl.
Yes.
Okay.
And you're going to pick something. I have a surprise for you there. Okay. You're going to pick something out. I'm going to show it to the camera. Okay. And once you pick it, I'll tell you what to do.
What to do, okay.
All right. So okay. Drum roll. Okay. Thank you. So you have to unscrabble the word and form 4 words out of the original word. Let me show it to the camera. Please take it. It's all yours. I won't even bother. Ben, kindly read out the letters.
R, E, T, O, A, O, W, F.
Okay. Good. So you have the letters.
Yes.
You have a minute to give me the original word.
Words from it. Okay, so
the original word itself, and then you
the original word itself.
Yes. Yes. And you form 4. You give me 4 other words, all under a minute.
Wow.
Yes. So 3.
That's why I'm not seeing it.
You're not seeing it. You have to see. You have to see.
Trouble has come.
Oh no, it has not come. Let me find you.
I'm not seeing it.
Oh no, you will see. Should I give you some time to?
This is on the spot, but let me do the 4 words first.
The 4 words.
Yes,
okay,
first,
that's going to be under a minute. So
yes, then I will do the original word. Yes.
So let me give you some time to pick the 4 words.
Okay.
Okay.
So the 4 words.
So wait. So they keep it in your mind. Because once I say go, you are giving me the 4 words.
4 words, okay.
And the original word.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Okay.
3, 2. I'm finding you. I hope I'll get a shoe after this.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
So I see foot, F-O-O-T. I see rat, R-A-T. I see two, T-O. And I see off, O-F.
You were able to get me the 4 words under 20 seconds, which you've done well.
Nice, okay. But the original word?
The original word, no. Once I tell you the original word, you're going to give my crew, myself, new shoes.
Okay.
Hey! Can we sign a document for this? Can we sign a document for this? If I tell you, you'll be shocked. You won't try. You are seeing Arabic one. Will you but no, try it. The but I like the but. Try it. It's footwear. Pacho, me shoe no if I'm measure size. Let me check my shoe size.
This is crazy, eh?
Yes. It's just
I got the photo first.
Yes, that was the first thing you saw. But you didn't see where. I'm supposed to give you either a red or a green card.
Okay.
A red card meaning you failed.
Poto.
And a green card meaning you passed.
Okay.
I'm not a very difficult examiner. If I were to be a teacher, I'm sure a lot of students will love me. So, you dear, I'm inventing a new card.
Okay, for me.
For you.
Yes.
Which is a yellow card. Because you got the 4 words. Why you are there, kakra?
Okay, thank you.
So I'll give you a yellow card. Yes,
yes, so
yes, it's I've enjoyed this interview, and like I said earlier, I've learned a lot. Is there, for those who just tune in, maybe he or she forgot that Career Chill is starting at 4 p.m. and tune in at 4:55 p.m. or maybe 4:50 p.m. Please, what would you like to tell this person at this time?
So whoever tuned in now to watch the show, all I can tell you is build strategic relationships. Thank you.
Wait there, more. I think I'll if there's a yellow green card, I'll give you for this. For what you just said, I'm glad to meet you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us on this show. I believe you've learned a lot. Be yourself. Keep looking for what to do that you love, and just make sure, like you said, build the right strategies, build the right people, talk to the right people, and I'm sure that you'll be the best you've always wanted to be. So catch me same time next week, Saturday at 4 p.m. same channel. It's Career Trail, and my name is Ifeoma Brimpoma. See ya.
The Career Trail, your success journey begins here.